Oh, I did recently watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes on Hulu. It's on streaming now, and that was all right. I just watched that the
I
other
am
day.
I am
Oh
so
yeah.
far behind.
What'd you think of the Kingdom?
I liked it. I thought it was a good continuation of the story. I kind of liked how it jumped ahead in time and left the Caesar stuff behind to tell, some new continuation stories of it. Whoops.
The kids went and the kids went and saw Despicable Me 4, and they said it was great.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
I haven't
that
seen
one.
it yet. I do love the Despicable Me movies and the Minions movies. So I'll probably watch it when it comes to streaming.
Yeah,
But
I plan to see Despicable Me 4 as soon as I can get it on the streaming.
yeah, it's not one I want to pay for. I would definitely pay to go back and see Deadpool and Wolverine again.
Yeah, I
We
almost
can
did this week, but I didn't.
we can talk about like what we are looking forward to,
Yes, certainly. What's coming
like
out?
like movies and
Yeah,
games.
what is coming out?
Well, they dropped the trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Oh, that's right.
Right, I did see that. What do you guys think about Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Ooh.
Beetlejuice, man.
Me too. Me too.
I feel like, well, they're doing the press for it. I've been watching Michael Keaton in interviews, and he seems to genuinely enjoy the finished product. So I hope he's not just bullshitting us. But I have
I'm
high
wary.
hopes. I have hopes for it.
I'm
Trying
wary.
not to get him too high.
Yeah, I'm wary. But again, like I said, like nowadays, if I had fun watching the movie, I like it. If I didn't, then I don't.
Yeah.
Or with my games and stuff like that. So
I think Beetlejuice will be fun. I think it'll be fun.
It is.
I love
odd.
Michael Keaton.
It is like, I don't know, odd, like how Tim Burton is like all of a sudden, okay, now is the time for Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
they
what
did
else
an
is he
interview. They did an interview with. I think I watched it on YouTube or something. But they did an interview, and Michael Keaton said that he wasn't going to do a sequel until the script was right.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to do a sequel for, decades, obviously, because it came out when, don't want to age myself, but when I was
Just
just
say
a
the
kid.
year.
What year did it come? Oh, not 88. I was only 5. I was only 5 when it came out.
You aged yourself anyway.
Yeah, I aged myself anyway. Yeah, I'm old.
I think we're all in the same boat. We're all like cautiously optimistic that they'll just do it right and just do it justice
Yeah,
and
I
not
hope
ruin
so.
the whole thing.
Here's
and
a.
I
Do
do
you
love
guys
the
want to
girl
place
from.
your bets about? Do you think they'll do? Because I know the whole premise is because the dad is dead,
Yeah.
and they come. That's why they come back to the town.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you think they'll make a Jeffrey Jones joke?
Oh boy.
Oh, I hope not.
I'm thinking they won't, but if they do, it's probably going to be awful. It's probably going to be so bad and so distasteful.
I don't want them to either, but that does kind of like seem like something that Tim Burton would do.
I feel like if there, I hope that there's not a joke in there, but if there is, I bet it's going to be just so distasteful. But hopefully they just don't bring it up. I mean,
because I keep on reading interviews with Michael Keaton that he's just like, oh yeah, Beetlejuice, he's not woke or something like that. I thought I saw a headline.
Yeah. I heard him talking about how he's only in the first movie for like 17 minutes of screen time, and he didn't want to do one if they put him in it too much. He wanted to keep it to, and I think in this one I heard that he's only in it like about 20 minutes of screen time. So that's also promising to me. Like they're not gonna overdo it with like, here's Beetlejuice, blah blah blah, blah. And they just have him in every scene. If they use him sparingly like they did in the first one, it could be really great.
Yeah,
I mean, you got Catherine O'Hara, you got Winona Ryder coming back, you got Jenna Ortega in it, who's just so hot right now. She's everywhere. She's in everything.
Yeah, speaking of Jenna Ortega, I liked her as Wednesday.
Oh, she's great.
Like,
They're doing another season of that,
she was
too.
great. And the fact that I only watched a few episodes of Wednesday, but I thought it was great. It was a was a great show.
Brett Armisen is Uncle Fester.
Ricci.
Come on.
Yeah. I like the series. I just like wished it was kind of more about the rest of the family.
It's called Wednesday, bro.
I know, but I like a new Addams Family series.
Jenna Ortega, I've liked what I've seen her in, though. I think she's going to be around for a while. So
yeah,
I did appreciate how shout out to the Latinos out there. They basically just confirmed, the Addams have always been Latinos.
Oh yeah. Well, Raul Julia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Raul Julia.
Raul Julia.
His name is Gomez for crying.
His name is Gomez.
Yeah, it's weird when people are surprised to find out the Addamses are Hispanic. It's kind of weird. Anyway.
I never even thought about it.
Keep up, everybody.
I never even.
Gomez. His name is Gomez.
I never thought about it. I was just like, oh, okay, this is just a family.
The creator was Hispanic, right? Or what was the deal? You know?
I don't.
Well, me neither, so I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, they basically just like started out as like a caricature in the New Yorker.
Yeah.
Where it'd just be like these one panel comics.
Yeah.
Where it would just be like, and it was like, what was it, like the 30s or 40s, where it's just be like, here's the modern, suburban home, but then they'd just be weird and creepy.
The Addams Family did predate the Munsters. I just looked it up because I was curious, just in case anybody else was wondering.
Kind of just like an indictment on like the whole American suburban household.
Yeah.
To be like, these people are weird.
Yeah. Well,
somehow I know too much about the Addams Family too.
The Addams Family 2 is one of the rare examples of a sequel that was better than the first one, in my opinion. Addams Family 2, the movie.
The Addams Family Values.
Christina Ricci was playing Wednesday. Yeah, Addams Family Values. Values, that one. I find that sequel to be superior to the original. How about you guys? How about you, chat? Also, chat, weigh in. Addams Family 1 or 2?
I have to go back and rewatch them because I don't I remember that Christina Ricci was Wednesday. I just can't really remember the movies.
Oh,
I might have to go back and watch them.
They're kind of really about nothing. It's just like
they're just about this weird family.
Yeah, I do know. Like the first one was about because Uncle Fester.
He lost his memory, wasn't it? Or was that Family Values?
It's been the first one was Fester was gone for 25 years, but then they go and find him, I believe. Gordon poses Fester to infiltrate the household.
Right, but the twist was like he is Gomez's
Fester,
brother,
and then he remembers. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, they say he's been lost in the Bermuda Triangle for 25 years. That was why he was gone.
And how great was Christopher Lloyd
Babushka!
as Uncle Fester? Yeah.
Dance the Babushka. You don't remember that?
Lloyd.
Come on, a classic.
I do remember. It's coming back. It's all coming back to me now.
They're really great movies, and for some reason, like I think a lot of people, and I only realized it myself, when I was just a little bit younger, that like, oh, Tim Burton didn't make these. This isn't Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, no way. Barry Sonnenfeld.
But it is very like Tim Burton-esque,
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they were trying to capture some of that vibe. This was 93, so this was after at least one of the Batmans had come out, right? So Tim Burton was riding high by 93, wasn't he?
Yeah. And I'm sure he hated the fact that he wasn't picked to direct. Because that is very much up Burton's alley.
Yeah.
The first Batman was a Tim Burton. It was 89. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did Tim Burton say about Addams Family? He said he was drawn to the... Oh yeah, he directed the Wednesday. He directed episodes of Wednesday, though.
Yeah. That's why Jenna Ortega is like in everything that he's doing.
Tim Burton's a lot like that, though. He like finds actors and actresses, and he just clings to them. He has them in his stable.
What's his stable?
Sometimes he marries them and then divorces them.
Did that too.
And then puts them in another movie anyway. Sometimes they're Johnny Depp.
Sometimes they're hell on the bottom bottom.
What else is coming out this fall? The Front Room. You guys excited for that? That's an A24 horror movie. You heard
I don't know much about it. What's it about?
It is a mother-to-be forced to take her elderly mother-in-law after the woman's husband dies. Once the older woman moves in, however, she begins to take the house over and pit her son against his wife. She also has a love for that old-time religion, which seems to extend to thinking that the Holy Spirit moves directly through her, and that the baby her daughter-in-law is carrying might even be more special than anyone knows. Speaking of family, The Creepiest is written and directed by Sam and Max Eggers.
That definitely sounds like an A24 movie.
Yeah. Yeah, should be spooky, creepy spooky. How about his three daughters? You heard of this? You seen this? You heard about this?
Well, have you seen this? Have you heard?
Oh, sorry. Did you say something about the Front Room?
Well, no. I do want to talk about. Is it Speak No Evil? It's got Professor X from the newer X-Men.
Yeah, he's looking creepy in this one. Yes.
Yeah.
James McAvoy.
Yeah.
McAvoy.
But I was going to say continue on because I have to go deal with a cat problem really fast.
Oh,
I'm going to mute myself
Speak
and
No
deal with
Evil's
a cat
coming
problem.
out too. Okay, good luck.
Yeah, and I will be right back.
Don't get
I know
scratched.
I know that this is.
I try not to.
I know that this is a remake of like a Danish movie.
Oh, it premiered at Sundance in 22.
Horror movie.
Huh.
I was reading a bit about the plot, and I'm like, oh man, this sounds dark.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Yeah, it does. It looks really dark. Set to release on September 14th. It's a Blumhouse production, so you know it's going to be creepy kooky. You know it.
That Jason Blum, he knows how to pick out like the good horror premises for his studio to make. Like the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was a huge hit. And so, like, I think they said, like, they're planning on, like, more and more sequels for that one.
Huh.
They're making a sequel for Megan.
Oh, really? What number are they going to put in the title?
I don't know, but they said...
Beforgan?
Maybe, but they also said they're making a spin-off where the premise is, mute and plug your eyes. Plug your ears, kids, because the spinoff is supposed to be about a sex doll.
Oh boy!
That comes alive.
Yikes!
And does kind of the same shenanigans.
Wow. Sounds kooky.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's kind of like, I like Blumhouse because they basically know like what they are making. They're making kind of like the horror, like the schlocky horror movies that were from the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, you're creeping out of frame a little bit. You should lean back a little.
Oh,
so you know. Just a little editor's note there. Here's one I haven't heard of called My Old Ass, but I see it's got Aubrey Plaza in it, so maybe I'll watch it. This says an 18-year-old woman named Elliot goes on a magic mushroom trip and soon finds herself hanging out with an unlikely companion, her future self. That sounds like it could be interesting to me. That's coming out September 13th. Oh, here it is. Speak No Evil with McAvoy.
I know that actually not too far from now. Speaking of Aubrey Plaza, she's supposed to be in the new Agatha All Along.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. When is that releasing, actually? That's coming up. We'll be talking about that on this show, I'm sure.
Pretty soon.
I think it's in September. September 18th. Oh, we're just a couple weeks away from Agatha. That's great.
Oh, wow.
I'm very much looking forward to that. I like Catherine Hahn. I like what she did in the WandaVision series, and I hope that they don't make this show dumb. I hope that it's good. I hope it's good and not dumb.
I mean, 2024 has been pretty light on the Marvel. I mean, the only big movie they released so
Yeah.
far was Deadpool.
Deadpool. Yeah,
And then
they're reeling it back. They're going to do less movies per year now going forward than they were doing.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just that and this one, Agatha All Along, which is
Hmm.
I think basically kind of like the sequel show to WandaVision, which I really liked. I enjoyed WandaVision.
Yeah.
Well, if I can pull up some articles here, because I did actually do some research into this.
We got Daredevil.
Why they're
that
doing-
doesn't come out till next March. That's when Daredevil Born Again comes out.